Hey everyone. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this. I was gonna do this last week, but I forgot on Thursday, and then Friday I had to go somewhere. My mother decided to take me to the state fair. So I figured why not for stores, why not review the state fair and tell you my experience for it. The state fair is like going to Disney World, but much cheaper. At Disney World, they're going to be spending a crap ton of money. Heck, a lot of people don't even want to go to Disney World because it's so expensive. But yeah, it's so expensive. I mean, who can blame them? Some people just wait till like these fairs open. And I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on the state fair as soon as I find the score thing. Yeah, I need to start doing this. I meant to set this up beforehand, but I didn't know how long it was gonna take to load. Turns out it loaded pretty fast, actually. Alright, there we go. But yes, yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on the state fair here. I gotta tell you guys, it was all right. I hated how I had to drag my siblings with me, but due to me not being able to drive, because I'm not really capable of doing it. Um, I'm not really capable of driving. Because I have bipolar and stuff, and I wouldn't do well on the road. So I had my mother take me, and it was all right. I didn't like how I had to drag all my siblings with me too. It freaking sucked. I had to drag all of them with me, all except Keegan. Keegan didn't go. Keegan stayed here. Well, Keegan was still at his mom's at that time. I'm glad I didn't have to drag him too, but he's not my mother's kid. He's daddy's kid. See, I don't have any real brothers. All my brothers and sister are all like they're all like half brothers. They're not step brothers and sisters. They're just half brothers. But I had to drag most of them to the state fair, and it sucked. Luckily, they weren't like too bad this time. A lot of times they can get really annoying, and they can like throw fits and stuff. Well, Grant was starting to get annoying. Freaking Grant's freaking just, I don't know what to say about him. He just like complains about it. I guess that stuff and all that. And I gotta say, I kind of complain too because I'm like, why didn't my mother let me I mean, I'm an adult and I should have, been able to like, basically she was wanting us to stay, together, and I'm just like, it'd be faster for us to do all the things we want to do if we could, split up and all that. But she's like, no, no. See, she can be kind of stubborn and hard headed sometimes. She can be. That's just her personality. That's the way she is, and it kind of is annoying how she made us all stay together. I mean, I get them; they're little, but I had a phone. I could have called her I could have called her and met back up with her. That would have been a lot easier instead of just staying with her. I'm not gonna lie. When I was at the state fair, I was thinking about this from Family Guy. This is an earlier season, but I'm like, but like when Lois was making everyone stay with her at the zoo, she basically Peter used some gas and used his way to escape by blinding her with gas. Because gas, it's hard to see. With gas. I thought about like wishing I had some gas too. I could have done that. I'm not gonna lie, I really do, because I wanted to do my own thing. And I felt like I was doing a lot of what the siblings wanted to do, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, I got to do some things, like I got to eat and stuff, but I felt like I felt like wasn't free, like I couldn't do my own thing, and it frustrated me. But that's just my thoughts on the whole state, my trip to the state fair this time around. But what about the state fair as a whole? What about it as a whole? How is the state fair as a whole? Well, I gotta say, the state fair, it's alright as a whole. It's not really great. The food's not bad. The food's pretty good. In fact, I was in Sedalia. This is actually a fun fact that this is the only state fair I've been to, really. I wanted to go to other state fairs too, but, well, I want to, but I haven't got to do that yet, you know. This is actually my first time being to a state fair in years. Actually, a fair in general. I used to go to the county fair all the time, but Daddy doesn't like the country music, so we don't go. He goes for the music. I go for the games. So, yeah. So, yeah, but I go for the games. That's why I go. And, I don't really go for the rides. That's the thing. That's what really hurts the fair, is there's only so much you can do when you don't want to ride the rides. And I hate riding the rides. I do. I gotta tell you guys, if you guys see, I don't know if you guys can see that. I know you guys can't see it. There's a little, tower ride, that, it's actually not as tall. I don't think it's the county fair one. I'm not sure if there's county fair fairs in like other states too, but this tower ride, I think it was a lot shorter than the one at like the county fair. It was a lot shorter. I don't know. I think the Ferris wheel might have been about the same, but I'm not sure. But the tower ride, the one where it raises you, you sit on a seat all the way around it. You have people all the way around the seat, depending on how many people ride. Also, I don't know who that person is. I get texts all the time randomly from people. I don't know who the heck they are, but yeah, that's what you get for using social media. But I use it to keep track of my friends. That's why there's like, you know, texts that randomly pop up. But yeah, basically though, yeah, this ride though, it's like a giant tower and a sick-looking tower, and like it raises you up when you're in the seat, and it like slowly and it drops you down really fast. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about or not, but that's the first ride I ever quit riding, I think. There could have been others, but that's the earliest one I quit riding. That was years and years and years ago. Like, I think I might have been 6 or 7 when I quit riding that ride. It freaking just messes with my stomach. It wasn't really the heights at that time. It was more the stomach. Now it's like the heights and the stomach both bother me, but like the Ferris wheel was like the last ride I could ride. It kind of sucks that I can't, you know, enjoy the rides anymore, but I just can't. I just don't like the way it tickles my stomach and stuff. My main problem with the Ferris wheel is it doesn't really tickle my stomach as much. Like, it doesn't really, it's not like you know, the ship that rocks back and forth, and then you got the you know, tower. Like, it's not like that. It's more the heights that bothers me, because heights bother me. I'm not sure why they bother me now. I don't know why they do, but they do. I mean, I know why the other rides bother me, because my freaking stomach, you know, drives me nuts on those rides, but I kind of wish I could figure out why that is, like why I'm suddenly just scared of heights. I don't know why that just happened as I got older. Heck, I remember when I was like, this is also a long time ago, but back in grade school, we went to the Capitol, and I decided to go visit the Capitol. You know, in Missouri, in Jefferson City, Missouri, I decided to visit the Capitol, and I actually videoed it. Yeah, I videoed it. I'm not sure if we were allowed to do that or not, but I figured it because people are taking pictures. I would, go ahead and video it. I mean, there was actually hardly, I don't think, anyone there either. I don't know. No, just in case you're not supposed to video, I'm not gonna probably ever upload the Capitol video on YouTube unless they relocate it, because it could be private property. So I probably won't ever, I probably won't ever put the video up. Just because I don't want if it is a private place, because I don't see why I couldn't record it, because people take pictures and stuff all the time. I mean, there's pictures. When I was younger, I would always see pictures on the walls in Jefferson City places and stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, basically though, yeah. That I think that was one of the first times I experienced the Capitol Heights, because we went all the way to the very top, and I was kind of scared. I think it just suddenly came out of nowhere. I don't know what caused it and stuff, but it just came out of nowhere, and I started feeling like my body was shaking, and that was causing me to feel more nervous, and I don't know. See, it's kind of sad. See, here's the thing. I can remember that stuff, but I can't remember what I did with my stupid memory cards. Yeah, I'm still looking for those memory cards. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in my videos or not in the past, but I've been looking for the memory cards even before I started YouTube. Now you may think that at this point you might as well just give up. They might not find them, but I'm not really looking for them. It's more I'm trying to remember where they're at, because, that's kind of the thing. I'm starting to remember them more, I am, but I'm still not remembering them a lot. Now, I don't know if I videoed the county fair or something in the past, but I have videoed, I videoed the state fair. I did that this time around. It sucks I had to have my siblings on there. I try to not get them on video too, but I think I did a okay job at it. They were still on there, but they weren't on there as much. They weren't on there as much, so yeah. But basically though, the fair was yeah, it was all right, but it just sucked that the rides again. That kind of takes away the experience a little bit. It's the rides and the fact that it's expensive to go. It's really expensive to go. It really is. It's not as bad as Disney World. Disney World, I hear, it's awful. I hear it's crowded. There's always fights. There's literally always fights at Disney World. Now, there are some at, other parks, too, obviously. I mean, when you have a big park, like Universal Parks or something like that, there's going to be fights. But I hear it more happening at Disney World than anywhere else. Like, people posted on TikTok, I hear. They posted the fights on TikTok because they're trying to start trouble. And it's frustrating for people who want to go. But even then, going to Disney World, I hear is very expensive, and I hear you're going to spend about $1,000 just to go to Disney World. That's a lot of money. While the county fair, you're not really spending too much. But that's probably the bright side of not wanting to ride the rides, because that's probably where the money will get you, is the rides. Well, games will get you too, but not as much as the rides. Especially if you want to ride them more than once. But yeah, basically, it's it's an okay experience. I think I'll go ahead and give it a meh and a score as well. Well, because I don't want to ride. I like riding the rides, and that takes away the part of the fair a little bit, and the fact that it can be expensive. I think I'm gonna give this one 52 points. That's right. I'm gonna give it 52 points. And it's getting 52 points because, yeah, it's very expensive and stuff. Now here's the thing with that, with the county fair. It's not horribly expensive. Like, you could take your family there and be able to do a lot of things. Now, my mother doesn't have a job, so we couldn't do a whole lot of things because she doesn't have a job. And plus, she's got like three kids with her three kids. So yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of things there, but overall, no, overall, I think it's an all right experience, and yeah, you can do a lot of things here. Now, doing everything, I don't know. It depends on how much money you have, but a lot of times, people, you usually have money. It's just like, yeah, my mother doesn't work. She doesn't have a lot of money. She gets money from, like, I think, like Jane, her friend Jane or something. I don't know, but but yeah, but basically though, yeah, that's kind of the thing though. That's kind of where all money will go as spending it on your kids and stuff. But I don't know if she's gonna find a job or not. I heard she's gonna think about finding a job while they're in school or something. I'm not sure. Probably would be nice though. That way she can afford more things. But I don't know. But yeah, she just can't afford a lot of things because she doesn't have a job because she's stuck taking care of three kids. So yeah. But I don't know. But yeah, I think it's an alright experience. I mean, it's okay to do it like once a year or something. But like I said, it's cheaper than going to Disney World, which is very expensive. I'm sure it's probably cheaper than Universal. Universal, I hear, is not as bad as Disney when it comes to prices. See, Disney World, I hear, they keep upping the prices. They keep upping it. They keep upping the prices, and they keep taking away the rides that make the experience, so unique and fun. Well, the county fair and state fair feel about the same. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I guess I can go before I go. I can tell you guys what else we did that day. Well, before I should probably mention this too. At the state fair, I finally found one of those rubber aliens. See, back then in Bonkers, they used to have these rubber alien guys you could buy at Bonkers. But then they remodeled it or something, and they stopped getting shipping from them. Or I think that might have happened before, I'm not sure. But they used to have rubber aliens, and they used to have those rubber alien guys I've been looking for a long time. I found the rubber alien, I found it. It was at the state fair. Well, yeah, the state fair. I almost thought I meant to say county fair, but no, it's state fair. That's what it says on my, phone here. But I don't really look at my phone. I'm kind of just looking at the wall right now in the basement. But yeah, we basically went to the state fair and did that. I mean, I got at least a rubber alien. I would like to done more, but we only got like 8 tickets. We got 8 tickets, and my mother spent more money on trying to get that trying to get that one prize for Grant, my brother, than trying to get me the alien. I would have loved if she would have bought me that alien, but she's like, I'm not spending $20 on that alien. And it kind of frustrated me. Deep down inside, it frustrated me because I'm like, you spend all this money on giving them, games and stuff. Why she spent all this money on these games here that I'm trying to get, but I get she was low on cash, but it was still like, I was frustrated, I was. I mean, to be fair, we did have to share drinks and stuff too, so I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but I'm like, I kind of wish instead of, her spending money on that one game trying to get that prize, like, because I didn't get to play that game at all. All the siblings got to play that game, but I didn't really want to play it. I wanted that alien guy, and it's frustrating that that's kind of what she did. But I still got the alien. I had to use my own money to get it, which was frustrating. But again, we can't argue she had a low amount of money too. But I'm still frustrated that she spent a lot of that money on the game Grant was playing. But I don't know. I mean, it was all right. And then we went to Burger King. Because in Sevalia there's a Burger King. We went there. It actually had a play area in it. I got a recording of the play area too. I didn't get the whole entire restaurant though. I didn't want to get in trouble for recording it because some people don't like you recording things. I was doing it because it's so hard to find a play area now these days. Now, I didn't get to go inside the play area. I would have probably gone inside of it, but I just chose not to. I didn't want to get in trouble by people, and I didn't want to get in trouble, doing that. Because you're supposed to be 12 or under to go in a play area, and I was I'm not 12 anymore. I'm an adult. I haven't been 12 in years, but yeah. So yeah, we went there, and then we went to a place called Goober something. I don't remember what it was called. It was a restaurant where they sold peanut butter burgers. They sold peanut butter burgers. It was actually a pretty good place too. Another restaurant that's set in like the 50s, but I don't think their burgers were I mean they were good, but I think the peanut butter was not the best I don't think it was terrible, but I figured I'd try something new. I would try something new, and then we also went to the drive-through a Long John Silver's and the root beer place because some Long John Silver's have the root beer thing combined with it. Kind of wish we could have gone inside, but we went inside a different restaurant instead. That was in Sevalia. That's where that was at. Way outside of, I think, way outside of there, probably more on the edge of Missouri. I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, overall though, I think it was a good day. It was nice to get out of the house and stuff. I definitely wish the state fair would have went better, but at least we got to do other things. And I forgot to mention too, on the way there, we also went to this Amish place too, where Amish people were at. People who dressed like the 1800s. I mentioned that in my Blue's Clues reaction video. Hopefully it's still on YouTube. I made a reaction to that. We'll find out though, because YouTube sometimes is not very good with their copyright problems, but I kind of wish they would get better at it, because, I mean, I don't know why that video would get copyrighted, because, because there's people don't have VHSs anymore. I do VHS reactions so people can see my thoughts, and they can also see the VHS reactions on YouTube. But I'm gonna go ahead though and probably let this go though. But Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will upload this in a little bit when I'm done with my listening to New Super Mario Brothers the desert theme music, because I really like that music so much. Anywho, bye.